Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. And if you want to learn how to make Sicto in crypto, hit the like, subscribe. Mostly of all, we have the best crypto news. Do you not have the Pi network yet? You're a slack-a-lack-a-dackin. Pick up your phone right now. I'm going to tell you something to do. Go to the Pi network. Type in PI network. Put that into your app. Boom shakalaka, you better have some. Get the Pi network and type in that as your invite code. PD Guns as your invite code. The first cryptocurrency mining app. If you're not mining crypto, I don't know what you're doing. It's free. You're not giving your social. You're not giving nothing. It's an SMS verification code sent directly to your phone safely. You send it in, you put your name, and then you invite a couple people onto your network, and you grow 25%. This is imagine mining Bitcoin before Bitcoin became Bitcoin. Well, guess what? It's a peer-to-peer network. We talked about this. It's a big deal, and it's going to take over next year when we get this proper amount of people on board. So if you like making Sicto and crypto, and I teach you little ways to do this stuff, then you better do it. PhD graduates made this. You'd be making a big mistake, Jake. Don't do it. Follow me on Instagram if you have yet to do so. This is important. We talked about the possibilities of what could happen to the Bitcoin as we got a head and shoulders. Here's the head, and we could be creating the shoulders on the right-hand side. Whoa, I made a live. Yes, you did, Paul. What's going on? What's up, Jackson? What's up, Rand? This is something to pay attention to. We could be working this shoulder. You see the shoulder? Bringing us down to the 42. We're not going to go down all the way to the 40. It's just a possibility. I'm looking at it. So pay attention. Definitely to mention. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. If you don't believe me, just watch. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Wall Street Pete, have a seat. Sicto crypto. We talk about it. Thought you'd know. The man was in a coma until he heard wake up. Come on, snap out of it, please. If you can hear my voice. It's no use. He's in a deep coma. Safe Moon hit 1 cent. What? Yeah, that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. He said, woke me up on more. My man, stand with a plan. Follow us on Instagram. It's a good time. We talk about TA. We do a lot of fun things here. Remember, fellas, rapping in latex or she'll get your paychecks. We don't want that to happen, so let's get it now. With further ado, into the TA. What do you say? I think this is what's happening. And I'll tell you right now, I'm making a couple bucks out of it. So if anybody, not a registered financial advisor, but I do am the guy that likes to wear the big visor, right? We know that. Big teddy bear. Don't poke the bear. That's all I ask. And we won't have a problem. Pay attention. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with ICP. I'm showing you what I'm doing with BNB. Does anybody know what BNB stands for? Any of my followers, what does BNB stand for? Do you know that? I'm just curious. I wanted to basically get an understanding out of there. Well, BNB, and we're going to go right into it because I don't want to waste no time. BNB is the Binance platform that I like to use, and you can basically take cryptocurrency and flip it through, and what it is bed and breakfast. So BNB stands for the bed and breakfast. I taught you something today. Pay attention, definitely to mention. Some people didn't know that, as there is some good crypto news real quick. Digital payment ecosystem mobile coin raises $66 million. I thought that was pretty cool. 3 hours ago, basically something, another just wonderful crypto. Basically what they said here, I almost cracked my ass. I cracked my ass off, not crap my ass. Wow, that sounded pretty funny. Hit the like on that joke, huh? Can't beat them. Join them. MasterCard and Visa make a case for Bitcoin. That's another topic. I just want you to explain that this is the topic. Can't beat them. Join them. We're finally getting to that point of view here. This is the EMA exponential moving average. And if you pay attention on the May 10th, as you know, this is the daily chart of Bitcoin. You see we're getting that slope. This was the red band, that moving average that brings us down, and now we are flipping. If you pay attention, definitely to mention on that. The red band right here on the daily is showing me that we are activating bull mode. Activation bull mode, right? We're going up, hopefully continuing as we're going to calm down and then get a swoosh back through. So what's been happening, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty clear. For instance, BNB, I'm going to go right into it. BNB, I've noticed that it's a joke. You can basically buy BNB in the 390s, 380 area, if you're lucky. I don't know about the 380. That might be done. But the BNB, we're going to go right into the hourly. Let's get into something a little more, and I want to show you something. I thought it was pretty cool. So if you pay attention, this is the 18th. This is today. And if we go into today, which is where we're still at, right over here, we're in today. So these are the last candles. If you notice, we're getting a little bit of an upward high volatile move towards the upside. So now we have to pay attention to, is that a fake out? Well, if you look here, I think it is. Why do I think that? Well, I'm paying attention to here. This is my shoulder, so to speak. I'm looking at here as some type of a head because it depends on, we're on the hourly, so the 4-hourly, it could form a better head. And this as my shoulder, so coming through and completing the shoulder and then bringing us down. So this is BNB platform, Binance. I believe I can get it cheaper at the 341 possible, but 385 is looking good. So I'm trying to get this formation coming through. I hope you can see it. That's what I'm trying to explain. When I go into Bitcoin, and let's go to the 4-hourly, and maybe you'll understand a little bit of what I'm trying to speak here. This is it. Wow, I'm on fire with doing that. So right here, the upward trend slope, I see it going. We're continuing to sit on it. As long as we can do that, we won't get a correction, but it looks like we are. So we're going to form the shoulder, that area, the head, and I'm curious if we can get that leg back down and get the volume coming out, which we are currently... let's see where we're at. 1.94. We were at the 1.9 trillion mark. That's something to pay attention to, the market cap, as we have some good coins here moving around. I mean, XRP was what, at 1.13 billion in volume. We're back up to 8. 2.5 on the Binance, as we're talking about the Binance. It's a big, important thing to do. Now, the same thing with ICP. I just wanted to bang out ICP really quick as well. ICP is doing the same kind of shit. 58. I'm seeing to be able to buy it at 58 and to be cheap. It got a little cheaper, if you noticed. And if you pay attention down here, you did. It was 54. And I told you in my last video, ICP, I said, you know, you're going to buy it at this price. I say it's a good buy now. And you're going to say, Pete, what the hell's going on? It's going down. And what happened? Well, shit, on my video, that was yesterday, right? The 16th. We bought it at the 61 and 60 and a half. Like I said, well, we fell down a little further more, all the way to 54. Because why? Because Bitcoin was falling. We were at 47,000 Bitcoin. So you got to remember, Daddy is moving this. This is a bullish flag here to me. But if we don't get, and we're getting the resistance immediately, if you pay attention, this is ICP. ICP is running with Bitcoin hard. Right there, that was your resistance. Very hard resistance, you can see it. 48 minutes on the hourly, and this candle was up here, and resistance smacked through. And if you look, we've been here a couple times. ICP at that price of 62 seems to be a little bit of some resistance here. Pay attention to the ICP. If it doesn't come through there, then you'll know that we're going to get the shoulder pattern. That's what I'm just finessing and trying to explain to everyone, and that's what it does. So pay attention to that before you know it, and then you'll be able to buy the dip, have a sip. That'll be one of them. Hopefully the head and shoulders is over, getting your final dip, and then it'll become your new head inverted head and shoulders pattern, which will take you hopefully back up to where we're testing one more time. And if you see what I'm talking about, you'll get a better understanding right here. I could take this, and we've tested a couple times already. So at the 71 level, we'll probably retest ICP. So hit the like, subscribe if you can. I could appreciate all the likes. Crypto news for you. Market Insider is a wonderful place to check out crypto news. As we go into this and pay attention, definitely to mention here, we are above the EMA, but we're bouncing nicely off this. So expect a possible bounce down, as I'm trying to explain to you. This is the daily now. It's BNB. If anybody wants to know what we're looking at, this is the BNB video. Quant popped. Yes, did you hear about the Quant news? That's why it popped. If you follow me on Wall Street, Sicto Crypto, you would have got this news. I apologize. You are the man for that. Twitter announced, and it's really bad, I can't believe this is what came up, but Quant has been upgraded by Amazon to their select technology partner. Congratulations to the Quant team. If you would have followed me on Instagram, you would have known you could have bought that and jumped in, and they would have been excited. It got 3 likes. Nobody cares. It is what it is. But that was this morning. That's old news, actually. So how old is it? 7 hours ago. It is now 3 p.m. So if you saw that this morning, you would have got into some Quant, and you would have said, oh, holy cow, Quant's looking good. What's going on? And you'd be saying, well, I knew about the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. The rumor was they just got up with Amazon. Well, it's not the rumor. It's actually real. So if you pay attention, definitely to mention on that, buy, show me a new high. I'll show you a new buy. So thank you for pointing that out. That was very important information there, Paul. Appreciate you. I just saw your message. Unfortunately, Mr. Fix-It, I did not know that we were having a conversation. I look at my phone at 2, 3 in the fucking morning, half asleep. I don't know. I don't know what. Honestly, I was like, "What is he talking about?" So I really didn't even get to see what the topic of what you said. So I'm curious to see where you're at. But anyways, yeah, this is looking great. Solana, I don't think it did any more pumping. I would have bought it at the 44 if it came down. Solana was another thing I would have looked at, so let's go take a quick peek. Do I have Solana in here? It'd probably be on the bottom because I was just taking a peek the other night. Solana, no. Solana, I don't know why I don't have it on here. It's not saving sometimes. I mean, I do have 15,000 tokens and coins in here. So that could be a reason why I can't fucking find it, right? There's 35,000, and there it is, Solana. So Solana's testing back up pretty hard. Same kind of thing here. Now, pay attention, definitely to mention on Solana. Shoulder, right? This is a 4-hourly. Well, guess what? That could be the head. I'm not saying it is. It could have another leg up, and then that's the head, and then that's what you're getting. But this is the kind of stuff the market could be doing. It has to get a correction. It doesn't have to go all the way down here. But I did expect to buy back here if I was going to get in. So I've seen this before. This looks good. I know Solana's been on a move. Everyone's been buying and FOMOing in. If you were one of them, you're a very happy person. If you were the person like the Hollow Master, like Mr. Fix-It here, he just somehow pulls it off and holds on, and they just proceed to do what you need. I mean, the big dip will scare you. That's why if you trade on emotion, you'll see what happens. Let me teach you something here. This is called dollar cost averaging. Anybody want to learn dollar cost averaging? All right, here we go. We didn't get there yet, obviously. So dollar cost averaging, let's just say it's green here, right? Well, it's coming down here. And then here's another one. And then here's another one. So if you buy, a lot of people can't do this. This is a quick secret. If you can't buy, now listen to me. Some people have a hard time. I want to see if I can get the rest of this in. Some people have a really, really hard time. Really hard time buying red candles. A lot of people sell red candles. Let's be honest. Can you be truthful with yourself and stop lying? How many people buy red candles? How many people buy red candles? I do. I do. I buy red candles. You got to have a pair of balls, but don't listen to me. That's not always going to buy red candles and it's going to save you. Let's be real. There'll be a time where you're going to get your ass kicked. Solana will not keep doing this. This could be the shoulder is what I'm trying to explain. It is the shoulder. On the 4-really, we 100% have a shoulder on the head and shoulders. So I can't find what BNB stands for. What the fuck? Haha, that's a good question, man. I just gave you the answer. Do you want the answer? It's bed and breakfast. I just gave you the answer. It's bed and breakfast. Yeah, so you learned something today. You can now fool around with one of your crypto buddies and ask them what they know what it means. It's short for bed and breakfast. Yeah, well, Todd, you lost because I already answered it. So 1.94 as we're falling. It's going to be manipulation time. I'm telling you right now. So Bitcoin, what I expect to happen here, and not many people want to believe it. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but if this doesn't pop up and go through the 47, and we've been talking about this crazy, I need the 47.5, and I need it to break through alive. And if it doesn't, well, guess what? You're going to get your typical shoulder, which this is, and then you're going to get your head, and maybe this is the head right here. Everyone's going to get excited if we don't break through and stop, and we're going to get resistance again. So watch for the resistance at the 47.24, and then look at that coming down, which will give you your next inverted head and shoulders, which will be on the way down. So if we don't break through, that'll be the next picture. I'm telling you right now, and I may sound like the magic man, because when this happens, I'm going to leave it here. When this happens, people are going to go, how'd you know? I hope I'm wrong, okay? Because we're looking good so far. We're looking very bullish. So I really don't believe that that's going to be that much of a pullback. As far as 42, that's what I was looking at. So if anyone says, hey, Pete, what are you really looking down to touch on this little fall that seems to keep happening? 40,000 was the butt ugly end, which is right here, 40,000. But my real true line is the 42. I don't believe that we can go down any lower than the 42. I'll put it as resistance. I'll let you know that's what I was talking about with Bitcoin, and that's where the next move is. So if you want to really just move this off and just say, well, get rid of that because that's not what's happening, then I'll do this real quick. And I do believe that, we're going to get that typical kind of move. So I've been wrong before. I can be wrong again. I've been right a lot of times, but it seems like I've been on a roll lately, so I would go with the roll. Do I really, really hope that I'm wrong here? Yes. But this looks like a really healthy correction to me, if you do believe so. Pay attention. This is the daily now. So I don't believe we're going to come all the way out to, well, maybe the end of August. Look. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of this because I actually like it this much. What Jackson say? A lot of this sentiment online is bearish right now, which is making me even more bullish. Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. I agree with that. Whenever everyone's doing something, do the opposite because that's how you make money. 1,000% Jackson, but this time, I hate to tell you, I'm doing TA. So TA doesn't lie to me a whole lot. TA don't lie to me at all. The money lies, yeah, when they funnel in with their money. But definitely pay attention to mention on this. I think that we may get a fake out. What's the fake out? Well, this is the daily. So let me go to the forwardly. I took a picture of that. So you know what? I took a picture, and now I'm happy I did. So let's go to here now, and let's do something more. Let's do something more, a little more short term. When we go to hourlies, I like the hourly. Okay, so look at this sideways action for the hourly. This is bullish as fuck. Okay, first off, that's bullish right away. Whenever I see sideways action like that, I'm actually excited. And if you pay attention to the time frame was the 9th of August. Well, that was 9 days ago. So 10 days ago, we were doing that. And now if you do some TA and you pay attention to, let's just say, a triangle coming, right? Well, I want to say I have a falling wedge. And if anyone checks my falling wedge on this channel, you know that my falling wedge is a bullish pattern. So in reality, Jackson, you're kind of right. I wish I could hit a like on your comment because honestly, you're kind of right, dude. Look, pay attention, definitely to mention on this bad boy. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to bring some light and shed some light to this Anwar, the Arabic term of shed light. Let's get back to support. This seems to be a little bit of support level. See it here? Support, support, support became resistance. Now support come through, right? Fooled around, made new support levels, came back to this old support. Now what I'm thinking is as this is coming down, and you do see this is kind of exciting on Bitcoin because it's the hourly, so it's a little short term. But ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of fucking amazing. If you pay attention, this is kind of it's getting ready to break out. Last time I checked, this was a very bullish pattern. What could happen is the Tiggers bounce, and that's what Tiggers do. Wow. Holy shenanigans. Ladies and gentlemen, look what this did last time. What did history repeat itself on the move? What did it do? Well, last time I checked, that's pretty bullish to me. So while we're talking bearish, ladies and gentlemen, 44,000. You understand that's bearish. Jackson, that's where the misconception part is. I don't think people understand. This is what's happening. This is very bearish, but it's a bullish pattern. So you see the conflicting. This is right now. The trend is your friend. So right now the trend is going down. I mean, it's common sense, but you don't understand the expertise. People are maybe like me. I'd like to call myself an expert, but I'm not a registered financial advisor, as we know that. Right? This is a breakout coming because if you pay attention to this, I teach all the time and I say that a falling wedge is a bullish pattern, and a falling wedge will get you green candles most of the time, 70%. So if you don't understand how that can happen, you have to pay attention to that. And we've been down here before. So if you want to see the 44.46, then okay, maybe that's the last spot. But I'm telling you right now, we're going to come back down a little bit more. This has been bearish. If you pay attention, for the most time, it's sideways and it's constantly falling lower. Since 14th, that was 4 days ago, we've been doing nothing but going down. Your eyes have been paying attention to prices, but you have not paid attention to the new lower lows, the new higher lows, or the new, you know what I mean? The new lower highs. There you go. I'm sorry. That's happening. We were at 48,000 fighting, having excitement, going to the moon, right? And now if you pay attention, really pay attention closely, that's what we're creating. We're doing this trend line. But if you notice, this is a falling wedge. And the falling wedge will bring you down to where it can only hit, which I believe it's going to hit at this level. I'm very confident if somebody wants to challenge me, and I would doubt you'd want to challenge me, this level, you will see this price. All right, so I'm going to go. It's been a wonderful video. It's been a wonderful chat. I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to touch nothing. Matter of fact, I'm going to take another picture like I'm fucking on Facebook taking pictures of my food. Like, oh, look at my food. No, this is TA. I'm proud of it. I'm a proud daddy. I believe that the red's coming down, and you may be able to get this. So this is what I've been doing. I've been buying as low as I can, jumping in on BNB. I will buy BNB at 390 if we get there. And then I'm going to dollar cost average lower and lower. XRP is amazing. I'm not talking about it. We're talking about BNB, talking about ICP. ICP, yeah, you know me, it's doing the same kind of movement down. I'm trying to explain to you, then the pop is coming. So it's really, I'm telling you, I'm so consistent. Would I wish there was something different than this downward trend? It's a downward trend. The trend is your friend. Pay attention. RJ, what's up, brother? Don't worry. Just rewind. This was a very, very important video. If you did not watch it, I'm probably going to put this on the top of my video to need to watch because what's happening is we're getting in at prices that are cheap. You're going to be able to keep buying. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to wait till I get down to the bottom here and see if we're going to get a lower low. So when ICP hits $55 again, I may buy a couple more dollars. When BNB, and I'm going to leave you off with this thought, when BNB, right? When BNB hits that 390 again, and I'm hoping maybe 378 comes, I'm going to buy a little more. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to enjoy my profits and see this upward trend come back. Let's see what happens, all right? All right, so Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. BNB is going to make me so much money. If you're not in, you're going to wish you did. It's going to be a triple figure. It's right now 400. Well, it's going to be 1,000 a share, easy. So pay attention to mention. Have a wonderful night. There's a chance I do come on late tonight. I don't know when our next video will be. Hopefully something crazy happens with Bitcoin and we can come live and with excitement and play a tune or something, right? We're gonna have a good day. La-dee-da-da. Woo! Ain't no one gotta die today. Yeah, we out. Wall Street Pete, keep your eyes open. Keep your head positive. Wake up on the right side of the bed. And don't forget, work out, scream, and shout. You know what it's all about. We are out. Hit that like button.